The time of searching. Lurching humanoids seeking for the nurturing suckling of big mother cow haunting our own spirit. Isn't it supposed to be the other way around? Not anymore, not in these strange times. Where is the spirit of the human? We need to tell his story. It's been too long. It's our story, isn't it? The story of how we got on our feet. The big spirit of the human, our ally, our soul. The stars are hungry for that story. They haven't heard it in a long time. They know the spirit of the human. They can return him to us. They can return to us his magical sister. The stars know where they are. They can point the way. They know all about calendars and maps. Really, when it comes to time and space, we should only ever ask them. They know about all of the times, all of the special times, the sad times and the mad times, and the joyful times and the great times, and they don't call them places, they call them times. There is a big difference, you see. The stars call everything a time because they can see everything is still being created, and the borders between the innumerable living times, they don't really exist. The stars are wise. They keep all of the different calendars. That's what they do. The universe is like a big room full of infinite numbers of calendars, and each calendar has its own special time, and all of these calendars are playing together like a symphony orchestra. Beautiful music. It is like a round room full of many clocks that never show the same time, yet they are all correct, simultaneously at the same time. Not one of them is wrong. They are just different, but never wrong. Where is the spirit of the human? He knew these things. He told us how to keep the calendars. Yes, that's right. There was something like that. He taught us how to keep the many calendars all at once. Nothing standard, no standardizing, because they are all different the many times. His sister would knit and weave the calendars into cloths. She would tie the calendars inside of dolls. She would string the calendars as beads onto necklaces that women and men would wear. It wasn't just women who wore the calendars woven by the sister of the spirit of the human, the magical star sister. It was men who wore the calendars on their bodies, same as the women. The spirit of the human, he told us, you are all people, all of you are the people. He told us these things, the spirit of the human. He said, the body is the vehicle for the soul. What do you mean, vehicle? Like transport, he tried to explain. The body is like the spaceship for the soul. You go inside and then you can travel anywhere you want. But these bodies are weak, we questioned. They get sick, they die. But the soul never dies. He told us that mysterious thing, remember? He said when the soul comes to earth, it needs a material body so the soul can operate in this life. You would make a big mistake to look first on the body and not on the soul, he warned us, the spirit of the human did. You must look at the soul first and foremost. That will tell you who is sitting before you, who it is that you are speaking to. There are some people, they have souls from distant galaxies, and there are other people who have souls only from this galaxy. Some people have very young souls, souls that are fresh and innocent and curious like soft young oysters. And there are some people who have very old souls, souls that are hard and tough like wizened clams and as big as a universe in themselves. And there are some souls that, when they come here, they are still in the form of an egg. They haven't hatched yet, even though they are attached to a body. There are some people who are unhatched souls. And yet they walk around attached to the world and they don't know how to see souls. Their soul hasn't hatched yet, so they don't even believe there is such a thing as a soul. But that's okay. That's all part of the plan. And yes, there is a plan. It would be a mistake, however, to take these people at their word. Their guardian angels are shaking their heads and rolling their eyes and sticking out their tongues and pulling their human forward on their energy leash, like when a dog is sniffing a curb for too long on a tiresome walk under a hot sun at noon, and they just won't give up sniffing and sniffing and sniffing that one boring spot. And so you pull them because you have to continue the walk so you can go home. That's the same way the guardian angels are pulling their unhatched souls pull humans forward and rolling their eyes. There they go again, they don't know nothing yet. But now, in these strange and absurd times, we believe these people. We are fascinated by their unhatched nature. Their unhatched soul eggs have captivated us, and we stare into them like into television screens. We think we consume the stories of the television, but it is the screen that is eating us. We are orphaned chicks warming our bodies and hearts in the cold light of technology. The new cool is to imitate the unhatched soul people, to say what they say and do what they do. Even when our souls cry, "No, don't do that, listen to me," we make the unhatched soul people our leaders, and we say, "Tell us more, 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 more. Tell us how to live like you who does not yet have a soul that has emerged from its sacred egg." We adore their unhatched soul idiocies, who knows why. And they stand on the podiums we build for them, and they scream, "We are soulless, we are soulless, everything around us is machine, and we are the soulless that live in the machine. Hooray, hurrah, that's us." Then they take pictures of themselves. They call those pictures selfies. We've seen them do it, it's true. They should call them soullessies. But they don't. They call them selfies. If they look very carefully at the picture, they can see the egg that is their unhatched soul that is attached to their body. We are waiting for their souls to hatch. Oh, it's taking a long time. Waiting is another kind of calendar. Where is the magical sister of the spirit of the human? She knew these things. Waiting is a whole other kind of calendar. There is a special place for waiting calendars. Each one is different, but they are all correct all of the time. All of the waiting times, they are correct, even if they are also demanding. The biggest waiting calendar is the one named Waiting for Prayers to be Answered. We are praying, we are waiting for their souls to hatch. When will it happen? We used to be able to ask our ancestors these questions. Where have they gone? Where have they run away to? Have they run from this war, or maybe something else chased them away?